Alright, chat, this is Rakai and Ray's situation is disturbing. Let's get into it.
I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking.
I'm stopping right there.
I don't get the Iron Mouse thing of... I've heard she has some kind of disorder. I don't know if it's, like... I know, from what I've heard, she can't leave her house. I don't know if that's physically or if it's... She has, like, a mental block, like the character did on Shameless. Like, the mom character or whatever. Or if she's physically disabled. Not that it matters, but I'm saying, like, she said she was shaking from an encounter with two streamers while she's sitting at home and talking through an iPad. So I don't, like, understand what made you so physically uncomfortable to where you're, like, scared. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I should probably look up what the disorder that she says she has is. I should probably do that. Actually, you know what? Let me do that right now. Because I know if I don't do that right now, somebody's going to complain in the comments. Fuck, I can't type, bro. Holy. Oh, it's a immunity disability. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. So it's a physically can't leave your house situation. Okay, I got it.
Be for real. I'm saying for the rest of the day, bro. I thought it's a normal conversation. I opened Twitter. That said, me and Rakai got Iron Mouse uncomfortable.
Recently, there's been some drama with Rakai, Ray, and...
Okay. I don't like how Ray just always calls people bitches or like like I saw a clip where he was at a store and they weren't letting him film or something and they were telling him to leave because he was being disrespectful. And then he just goes off on them and says, "What the fuck did I do?" And it's like, okay, Ray, if you're trying to appeal to the person that's telling you to leave, at least continue to be respectful. Otherwise, it's 100% that they're not going to let you stay there. Like, I feel like him learning this stuff from other streamers is just making his behavior worse. And I know, isn't Ray, he's a grown man, right? He's not a minor. So, like, he should know how to handle himself, but, like, he's still a younger person.
And apparently his altercation that happened at the Streamer Awards, which is kind of crazy because this is like my 5th video talking about a bad situation that happened there, and crazy enough, it involves the Clover Boys.
Nah, seriously, I'm kind of tired of the Streamer Awards, bro. Not in general, but like this specific one. It's just everything happened there. And they're like, can we talk about something else?
Again, with people seemingly trying to put as much dirt as they can on their name. But this time it involves a crazy altercation that happened with the world's biggest VTuber. But I don't want to yap too much, so why don't we start from the very beginning with who even are any of these people in case y'all are unaware.
Yeah, chat. Rakai got banned until January 1st. We cannot do Rakai.
What do you mean until January 1st? I thought he was banned for 2 years. Did they change it? I didn't hear about that.
Until January 1st. And he can be grounded and he can Syracuse. You cannot do no collab. He cannot pop on stream. He cannot do none of that. Cause I got an email from Twitch.
This entire situation starts at the Streamer Awards, which I don't want to re-explain because I've re-explained it like 5 different times in 5 different videos, but just imagine an award show meant for streamers, and a bunch of streamers show up from different communities and different spots, and one of those communities happened to be the VTuber community, and one of the biggest VTubers there, Ironmouse, had an altercation with Ray and Rakai, and a bunch of you probably sitting there being like, what even is a VTuber? Well, a VTuber is someone who uses a virtual avatar instead of having on a face cam. Instead of being face cam-less, just being a voice, they have a virtual avatar that they control that mimics their movements, is they actually become their entire face or persona while they are on stream. And this specific VTuber had a terrible interaction with Ray and Rakai that she apparently wanted to talk about on her stream after the Streamer Awards happened. I will show you the altercation later, but I want you to see how she described the altercation before I even show any footage of it.
I saw this. I like I said at the very beginning of the video already, I don't get what was so uncomfortable. Like, I get if you're saying that you just don't want to talk to Ray and Rakai because they don't know how to act, basically. They're being degenerates, basically. I understand that, but like, why are you saying that you're scared and you feel unsafe speaking to them when they didn't really even know who you were? They don't know where you are. So like, what is the point here?
I also saw a tweet about me talking to Rakai and Ray. A lot of people are saying that I'm basically trying to appeal to people, appease people, fit in with people, that I'm trying to, I'm bending over backwards for people, which that is so untrue. You have no idea what I went through in that moment. So let me explain to you. And I'm here with Rob, and we're walking, getting ready to go to our seat, and I get rushed by Rakai and Ray. I will tell you 100%, I was very uncomfortable to the point where I was shaking because I already knew that I was gonna get asked something terrible. I knew that they were gonna say something rude to me. I just know. I know.
Wait. So before she said shaking, there was a cut there. Is this an out of context thing? I don't even know where I would go to find the original version, like the VOD of this, but is this out of context?
Because I already knew that I was gonna get asked something terrible. I knew that they were gonna say something rude to me. I just know. I know it. Because I'm used to it. Because
Wait. I just got a notification from Robinhood. Warner Bros. Is preparing to tell shareholders to reject Paramount's offer and accept Netflix's offer. I mean, neither of those are really great, but from what I've heard, Paramount's offer would have been way worse. Not in terms of what Paramount gets from it, or Paramount's offer would have been way worse, not in terms of what Warner Bros. Would get, but in terms of like morality or something like that.
I already know what people think, and I already know how people treat VTubers. When a person asks me a stupid question, I give them a stupid answer. That's what I have
Fair.
to say. They asked me what I look like, so I gave them the dumbest answer that I could give them. I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to get out of there. I did not want to talk to them because I knew they were going to ask me very invasive questions. They asked me the dumbest question, so I gave them the dumbest answer. And I was trying to be cordial. I was trying to be nice.
Well, okay. You knew they were gonna ask you dumb questions. Agent said, don't ask her questions, and to leave it at that. But you are the one that said, ask me anything. You said anything. So what do you think they're gonna ask you? They were probably both thinking of the exact same question, because it's the question that everybody has whenever they find out that you are a human on the internet. It's the same thing that they would ask Corb's husband if they saw him on an iPad.
It wasn't me trying to appease anybody. It was just me.
I'm not saying it's a thing that they should be asking, because, like, it's not really appropriate in this context, but, you know, like, you get what you get when you don't set boundaries.
answering in a stupid fashion to get them to leave me alone. After that exchange, and we left, I was visibly shaken, and I was with Rob, and I had multiple people come up to me and be like, wow, Mouse, you handled that so well. You handled that so well, Mouse.
Pretty long clip, but I wanted to put the full thing in.
They said that because no one likes interacting with Ray and Rakai. Not because they were a danger to you.
Its entirety so that there was nothing taken away from what she said. In that altercation, she apparently was so shaken up it was visible to the people around her, and that she didn't like the altercation at all. They asked invasive questions like what she looks like, because if you are unaware, Iron Mouse actually has a condition that really doesn't allow her to go outside that much. That's why she happens to be a VTuber. Whenever she attends any of these events, she's normally just actually on an iPad that's basically FaceTiming, with her avatar being the thing that's actually presented there instead of her face. And even with her not actually being there, apparently this altercation was so bad it had her shaken up, bad people around her notice, and it had a bunch of people questioning why Ray and Rakai would actually do this, because this was posted before the actual altercation was posted. That's why I wanted to show y'all that in the same order as the internet saw it, because you probably are imagining and thinking of some of the most horrible, worst things. The only thing that she mentioned was them asking about what she looks like, but for her to be actually shaking behind the screen, there had to be some crazier things being said, or the energy that Ray and Rakai were displaying had to be some of the worst, rudest things that they could have possibly thought of, or the worst, rudest energy that they could have possibly been displaying, when in all reality, people actually found the clip of the altercation and it tells a completely different story.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's Iron Mouse. Oh, what's the word? Oh, what's the word? Hey, Iron Mouse. How you doing? Post me. Oh, wait.
It's just them being obnoxious, like usual. Like, I don't know what she expected from this interaction. Well, clearly she said that they were gonna be like this. So, like, just don't speak to them. You don't have to.
Where you at?
I'm at my house.
Oh, okay. Iron Mouse, you are a legend.
Thank you.
What's up?
What's up?
Wait, quick question. Neymar, I don't feel me.
Yeah,
Neymar,
no questions out of you today.
Yeah.
No questions out of you.
Yeah.
Ask me anything you want.
Okay, bet.
Okay, I got a question.
How you look in real life?
Whoa. Out of
I don't look in
everything?
real life.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh, ugly. That's why I'm a VTuber, duh.
Ah, you're right.
I got a question.
Are you black or white?
I'm Latina. I'm Puerto Rican.
Whoa! Caloque.
Is
Coño.
Peanut,
Yeah.
is Peanut technically a VTuber or not?
Am I technically a
No, Peanut.
Oh, man, he's a VTuber. What the
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay. All right, nice to meet you, Iron Mouse.
Now, I promise y'all that was the whole interaction. Y'all don't need a Snyder cut or 2-hour cut of this entire interaction to understand that that's mainly
That's literally all that it was. It's funny because that's the least obnoxious thing that I've seen from Ray and Rakai.
all that happened. There wasn't anything too crazy being asked. Maybe what she looks like, as she is known to not show her face on the internet, might be a little bit invasive, but what her actual race is, as they don't know her and probably have never met her before, and Peanut being a VTuber, calling her a legend, nothing crazy actually happened. And you might have peeped in that same clip, she literally told them to ask her anything, as Ray was about to ask her what she looks like, thought about it for a second, was like, maybe I shouldn't, and she encouraged him to ask the question anyway.
Yeah.
That's why the question got asked. So a lot of people saw this clip and referenced it to the clip where she talked about the altercation and were genuinely very confused. You're telling me that them asking these questions is what had you shaking behind the screen? These questions are what had you over here upset and had you not liking Ray and Rakai? Mind you, she didn't mention Agent in that entire interaction, even though he was there asking her questions as well, and basically keeping the same energy as Ray and Rakai. It just had a lot of people on the internet genuinely confused because it felt like we were just missing something this entire interaction.
Wait, can they not ask that? I'm mad confused, gang. A little funny. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Rakai and Ray are still very curious of the world, and that's a valid question to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a jit, you know what I'm saying? You just want to know shit. You know what I'm saying? You just want to know shit. Yo, how you look? I feel like that's such a valid ass question to ask. You feel me? I don't think I know for a fact it didn't come from a place of disrespect, for sure. Like a little miscommunication right there, and it's unfortunate that she felt that way. I ain't gonna lie, it's unfortunate.
Come on, bro. Listen, you can't be hate farming these niggas. Iron Mouse, how you gonna hate farm these niggas? Cause they ask you what you look like in real life. That's a question we all got. You should ask anything. They ask you what you look like in real life. You should be like, okay, you said what you said, but don't come on here and hate farm niggas. That's crazy. What?
At the end of the day, she has a right to feel as she felt. If that altercation was genuinely uncomfortable for her and she was genuinely shaken, hey, tell the world, tell everyone how you felt. But the rest of the internet is going to then see that altercation because we're live 24/7 and have their own inputs on it and genuinely.
Yeah, because everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck do you mean you were scared of them? Because, like, we've already said it. I don't need to say it again. All the reasons, they don't line up.
Be confused how she came to that conclusion. If these are just dumb questions that she doesn't want people to answer, then I would assume she would probably tell them, hey, there's just certain things I wouldn't want you to ask, and not encourage them to keep on going asking questions that she probably wouldn't like. Because again, Ray was about to stop right then and there and not ask her that until she encouraged him at the end of the day. And it left a lot of people wondering.
Oh yeah, and the VTuber community was mad that she said that she was ugly, that's why she's a VTuber. Which is, like, just sad. Like, really, bro? Your feelings are that hurt that the most popular VTuber said something like that? Like, really? Are you that soft? That just shows that you are insecure about the way that you look. Also, side note, I find it hilarious whenever there's a VTuber that makes their model look as fucking ugly as possible. It's like, I thought the whole point of being a VTuber, well, one of the whole points, is that you can make a character that looks more attractive than yourself. Or, like, at least unique, like how Nux's model looks like.
What the two culprits that were pointed out in the situation would even say. Because again, Agent was left out of this scenario even though he was there, and Ray and Rakai were still on kind of a streaming hiatus, so when they finally came back and saw what Iron Mouse was saying, they themselves were even confused based on the entire altercation that went down.
I thought it's a normal conversation. I went on Twitter today. Now, Rakai called me outside the MP shoot. I opened Twitter. That bitch said, me and Rakai got...
Is he just playing with the tech deck right now?
Iron Mouse
Where the fuck did he get that from?
uncomfortable? Explain, chat. Say what she say, chat. Type in the chat, okay? You can ask me anything you want. But at the end of the day, I still, my Iron Mouse, I still apologize for making you uncomfortable. At the end of the day, I hope you're doing good at your home, and I hope you getting better, okay? Everything is straight positive. Iron Mouse, we like you. You're cool. You're a cool person. At the end of the day, it's still love, bro. The streaming world is still love, bro. But next time, I don't want to see you, okay? I don't want to see you again. This is all I gotta say, bro.
Wait, what does this chat say? Because I've seen this apology before, which I think it's dumb that he had to do an apology because, like, bro, he didn't do anything. Like, at least he is trying to do PR, but, like, this time is the only time that it wasn't needed. All the other times, though, that's a different story. That's the difference. He's fucked up a lot. He has. Quite a bit, actually.
There's no more. Please send no more clips of Iron Mouse in my chat, and I will not react to.
Now everyone's going, calm down, bro. Stop. Move on, please. Bro, shut the fuck up. Don't make this worse.
Anything Iron Mouse, and I will not watch an Iron Mouse stream. I will not react to anything clip, any Iron Mouse clip. I mean, I just did. But after the whole shitload, I will not react to any clip of Iron Mouse, and that'll be all. Shout out to you, Iron Mouse. You're a very cool person, bro.
Surprisingly, that was actually a pretty mature response from
Yeah, it
Ray.
is.
I was expecting something crazier when I clicked on his stream or even saw the clips of him responding to this conversation. And genuinely, he just said he doesn't want to talk about her anymore, no more clips from her, and that he was genuinely shocked that she had that reaction to their altercation, along with the fact that he's still sending love out to her, but he just doesn't want to collab or
Well, I
interact.
mean, yeah, the PR go crazy. The PR does go crazy. him just staying away from her because she caused him a little bit of bad PR. I mean, even though he didn't do anything wrong, it's probably still just a good idea because it makes no sense to try to be friendly with her. And, like, he's not going to be not friendly with her. He just doesn't want to have any interaction with her because there's no point. I mean, it makes sense
with her if that's how she's gonna be. And for anybody else's POV, that kind of makes sense. If we have a normal conversation, all of a sudden I see you get on stream and a clip of yours goes viral of you talking about an interaction you had with me and how you're shaking, and I thought it was a normal interaction, I just wouldn't want to talk about you or mention you again because I don't want that altercation or that misunderstanding to happen again. And it can't happen again if you were just never mentioned or talked about. But that was only Ray's response. There were two people in the situation, and that was Rakai, who had a much more lively response to this entire altercation.
Okay.
Right there.
Wait, I haven't seen this. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I don't think I'm ready for this one.
Bitch, be for real. That's all, you know, I'm saying for the rest of the day, bro. Bitch, be fucking for real, my nigga. How the hell?
Now, see, because Ray and Rakai, I'm pretty sure, are a year apart or 2 years apart. So, a year from now, Rakai would have had a different response.
How the hell do you feel uncomfortable if you're not even? Just chill, bro. Let me chill, bro. All right, let me talk about. Let me chill. Actually, stop. Yeah, chill. All right,
Bro, can he shut the fuck up for 5 seconds? Like, I know he's supposed to be talking, but these little things that he does when he's talking just piss me off.
Yo, yeah, bro. I'm kidding about, bro. Nah, fuck that. How the hell are you uncomfortable when literally she told us, she said, ask me anything. She said, ask me anything, bro. And listen, I came to her because I actually look up to Iron Mouse, okay? I say, yo, Iron Mouse, you're a legend, bro. You're a legend. So how the hell do you feel uncomfortable, bro? You feel me? All you gotta do is if you feel girl, be
Okay,
honest.
but if she said, I'm uncomfortable, please stop talking to me, do we think Rakai would have stopped? Let's be honest here.
If you was really uncomfortable, excuse me, I don't want to talk no more. Feel me?
Even for Rakai's level, that was actually a lot more mature than I was expecting. He did wild out in the beginning, calling her a B word and this and that. But at the end of the day, his message still stayed the same towards the end. Where he was talking about if you felt uncomfortable, you definitely could have just mentioned to us that, hey, you don't want to talk right now, and it would have just been that. They are all streaming, and they weren't the only ones that were streaming at the streamer wars trying to hype up and entertain their chat. And honestly, people understand that they can go a little bit too far. But for Rakai and Ray standards, this definitely doesn't even meet the bar for what people would expect for them to go too far. And this entire altercation just seems like it's a lot more dirt being put on the Clover Boy, because I've already talked about other situations that have happened, even ongoing situations that are currently still happening right now, where it just seems like a bunch of people are piling onto them to try and spread as much hate and negativity on them as possible. While Iron Mouse again can feel how she wants to feel, a lot of people on the internet are definitely against her, even other VTubers, which is crazy to honestly see because she is one of the biggest VTubers out right now. And yet this small interaction caused her to get so much hate and so much negativity because a bunch of people truly just don't understand where she's coming from. And maybe that's just me, but if you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do would be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately
fire video, bro. Bro, like, I watched, ever since I found this guy, I've been watching every single one of his videos. Well, not every single one, but I feel like he always knows what to make a video on. And it's like something that I'm always tapped in on. I don't even know what this one was. Maybe I'll have to watch that at some point. Anyways, chat. Go support Novely, bro. This guy deserves all the support in the world. He makes genuinely good content. And it's very often, too. He makes like at least 1 to 4 videos per week. It's fire. Anyways, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. hype the video. I'll see y'all later.